RCSD Parks. We're in this environment here at the pool that you brought in to, what should I say, not re-emergence, but improved it greatly, got it going, and now even heated with solar. So tell me about parks. What's going to happen?
Well, in reference to the community pool in West Park, which has been renamed the Williford Park now. It was originally a park that was put together by Kaufman and Road with the county, and then they built the pool, and then for one reason or another the county filled it in, gave it to us. We brought the pool back, and in the last 2 years we put together a recreation program highlighting the pool with activities. The improvements as you see around the pool area include 1,600 square feet of shade area with solar that will heat the water and allow the pool to open in May and close in the end of September. And that gives us 2 additional months for the pool season. We've also made other improvements in the park here with resurfacing the tennis courts. We're now going to revamp the playground equipment. We put roses back in Roseman in the front,
Right.
Which I think is important, working on the landscaping, and totally renovated the 5 acres that we have here.
Well, that's right. The Jim Williford Park is Roseman Showcase Park. But now we have other parks that were built and will be built.
Well, you have United Street Park, which is going to be the future site of Hamilton Elementary School, which they expect to start construction late next year. That's a 11-acre site, which primarily is all grass with a playground currently for soccer fields and other activities, and then we've done movies in the park there. But when the new elementary school is built, half of the park area will become the elementary school. That'll still give us 5 acres for parks and recreation activities, more in a passive area where you'll be able to have soccer and other related, and then the school itself will have its own playground, and it'll be a joint use agreement.
Oh, okay. So RCSD will maintain it.
Actually, the school district is going to maintain it since they own the land. RCSD will run programs and activities for it and work with the school district.
That leaves Diamond Street and the skateboard park and Fellsite. What's coming up with those?
Well, Diamond Street, we're given the old library back from the county, which we've renovated and made it into a recreation center to put on programs. And then we've also working with the county to revamp the parallel parking on Diamond Street to go diagonal. The county, with the new planning director, Lorelei Ovid, is going to, after the first of the year, commission a planning study for the old downtown area, similar to what Tehachapi did in their Main Street. And that study will incorporate from Roseman Boulevard to Orange and from 20th Street over to Sierra to talk about how we can bring back the old area with new landscaping, new design, similar to what Lancaster's doing in its downtown area, to try to create more businesses and more residential, and also enhance the current historical buildings that have been in Roseman for years.
Well, that leaves the other parks, Fellsite, and then the other side of Tropico, and then finally out there at Willow Springs, the off-road park. What's going to happen to those?
Well, those are our 3 future parks to develop. Currently, we own 10 acres of land on Fellsite that we received from the county of Kern, and we've done a master plan for the park in design, which will include athletic fields, playgrounds, walking trails, historical trail, plus a permanent skate park, and rest areas, snack bar and so forth. We've applied right now for a conditional use permit with the zoning and doing the CEQA. We're also spinning off 3 residential lots that were there that will be put up for sale, and those proceeds will go to help fund part of the park improvements.
Sure.
And then we've applied for a $3 million grant through the state Parks and Recreation Department under Prop 84, and we've so far gone through the second approval round. We're waiting for final notification within the next 60 days whether or not we receive the grant funds. Other 2 parks is that we own 40 acres on Tropical Mojave Road, and on the backside of Tropical Mountain or Gold Mine area, and then BLM has an additional 200 acres adjacent to that. And we're talking about putting together a regional park in conjunction with the county that would incorporate biking, horse trails, camping, also an amphitheater and other type of activities, since there's a natural area for putting an amphitheater in.
The Fellside Park, you think that's really going to materialize?
It will materialize. We're working with the East Kern Antelope Valley Historical Society about putting a historical exercise, a walking trail going back to the history of East Kern and Roseman with their assistance, including historical signs and information and some of the older types of equipment that are available around the area.
Sure.
And then on the future third park is the developing a OHV off-road vehicle park and camping area behind Willow Springs, where BLM has 300 acres. And that was an idea that Supervisor Maven came and suggested that we work with BLM and the county to develop something that would help to bring more off-road recreational people to our area that could be utilized on a public lands versus those going across private land.
All well and good, but realistically, are these things 5 years away, 3 years away, 10 years away?
I think they're in the process of between 3 to 5 years based on the funding. We'll look to see if we can obtain some grant funds through the state and the federal government.
Sure.
At the same time, we're looking to have approval by the district board and then the county board of supervisors of a park impact development fee of $2,500 per unit. The county currently does not have an impact fee for parks, although there is a Quimby fee for obtaining land for future development. This is money that new construction could help pay to help build the facilities, and then we're looking at some type of program to help raise some funds to actually maintain recreation park activities, not only currently what we have, but also for the future.
The Parks Division that the RCSD championed for the last 2 or 3 years but had to curtail recently, you see it as long-term, still viable, still going to bring parks, facilities, and programs to the people of Roseman?
I think that it's a two-pronged approach. One is to have park development, and that's where you actually build the parks and develop them, which the impact fees, both the Quimby fee and the development impact fee, will help along with grants to actually establish the physical improvements for the parks. The second part is obtaining necessary monies to operate for the maintenance and staffing of the parks, and that's going to have to be something that's approved by the voters so that there is an income stream other than what the district has been using its reserves for the last 3 years.
So of all the parks, which is your favorite now that you leave the district?
My favorite is the skateboard park, because it's great to see kids doing there, and I'm a little long in the tooth and old to go out skateboarding and try it, but if I was younger I would be out there, and I know my grandkids would be having a ball utilizing it. But I think it's great for the kids, and the kids have responded well. We've had no problems. They help take care of it, and it's a great win in working with the school district in our joint use agreement.